Today, I'm going to invite you to start in rock pose. And if your knees are not happy in rock pose, I'll offer some suggestions. And then if that doesn't work, you can just sit in easy pose, just with your ankles crossed. So, one of the things that helps people is to take a pillow and put it really tucked in to the knees. So, you're not sitting on the pillow is in the knees. I guess if it's a big pillow, you're also sitting on the pillow. You might also prefer, if you have a big enough pillow, sticking it in between your legs and then sitting on that if the problem is sitting on your feet, or you can just stick it over your heels and sit on the pillow that way. And as I said, if it's not going to work for you to sit in rock pose at all, please just sit however you're comfortable. We'll just let the hands rest in the lap. Let the eyes close if that's something you're comfortable doing. Otherwise, just lower your gaze. See if you can feel the sensations of the hands touching. Maybe feel the energy in the palms of the hands. Maybe some heat or some cold. Feeling the way the tops of the feet are touching the ground if you're in rock pose, or maybe the sides of the feet if you're sitting cross-legged. Then lift your spine up nice and tall. Feel the lift in your heart. Allow the shoulders to relax down. Feel your breath. And then deepen your breath. Expand your breath from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Feel the upward movement as you inhale and the downward movement as you exhale. And then turn the palms down on the thighs. And then as you inhale, draw the hands toward you. Move the shoulder blades back, lift the chest and the eyes up. Exhale, slide the hands away from you. Pull the belly in, drop the chin, rounding the back. Inhaling, hands in, shoulders back, eyes up. Exhaling, rounding, hands forward. Continue at your own pace. And then come back to your neutral starting position. extend the arms out in front of you. Inhale and lift your hips. Exhale, drop the hips to one side as you bring the arms to the other side. Arms stay up in the air. Inhale, center and lift. Exhale, hips to the other side. You don't need to bring the arms down, they stay shoulder level. Inhaling up. Exhale. Arms stay up, not down, up. Inhale up. Exhale and continue like that. The next time your hips come to the left, leave them there and relax the arms down. Keep going if your hips are to the right. We'll wait until you have your hips to the left. We're going to cross the right foot over the left foot, kind of like this with your feet. And just let the right hand rest on the right thigh. The left arm is going to reach behind your back, and you can actually even use your right hand to pull it over to the right if you want. And then see if that left hand can wrap around the right bicep. It doesn't have to, just see if it can. If it doesn't, just leave your hand where it is, your left hand on your back. We're going to inhale and lift the chest. Exhale. If your left hand is wrapping around your right bicep, slide your right arm forward. So you're going to bring the hand toward the knee. If your back hand does not wrap around your right arm, you're going to leave your back arm behind your back and affect the same motion by just pressing the knuckle side of the hand into your back. And that'll help roll that left shoulder open. If that's not working for you, if it's not feeling good on your shoulder, you can modify it and just put your hand, your left hand on the ground and press into the ground and roll the shoulder open that way. Now we're going to turn the head to the right. Maybe counterintuitive to you, but turn your head to the right. Just take nice, long, slow breaths. Try to lift the breath up to the collarbones and maybe feel like they're spreading wider. And then release that left arm. Bring it across your body. Hug it in with your right hand, keeping the left arm straight. And then flex the hand, the left hand. And then look over your left shoulder. Try to straighten your fingers as much as you can, keeping the hand flexed. So aiming those fingertips up toward the sky. Feeling your breath. And then extend the arms both straight in front of you. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, drop your hips to the right with your feet to the left. Crossing that left foot over the right foot. Hips down to the right side. And then see how it is on this side. None of us are the same on both sides, so you might find even if you were able to do one version on the other side, another version is better on this side. So we're gonna bring that right hand behind the back. If it grabs hold of the left hand, that's fine. If not, don't worry about it. You can have the knuckle side of your right hand at your back ribs, or if that's not gonna work for you, you can just have it on the floor behind you. The left hand rests on the left thigh. We want to sit up nice and tall. Try not to make yourself into a candy cane. And then if your hand is wrapped around your left bicep, you're going to slide that left hand forward toward the knee. If not, you're going to press the back side of your right hand into your back and roll that shoulder open in the same way. And then we'll turn the head to the left. Maybe close the eyes to better connect with your breath and work with it. Bring some more fullness to it. Feeling the relaxation of the exhale. Reaching your eyes over to the left. Even if your lids are closed, reaching behind closed lids. And then bring your head center, release your arms, and bring that right arm across, hug it in with your left hand, flex at the wrist. Try your best to straighten your fingers and reach them up toward the ceiling. Turn your head to the right. Slow, long breathing. Extend the arms out in front, lift your buttocks, and then just sit back down on your feet, back into rock pose, using a pillow if you need to, or changing the posture entirely if it doesn't work for you. So we're going to do a different breathing. So we're going to inhale for 8 separate parts. So it's in. Exhale for 8 parts. Out, 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 out. And then hold the breath. Try 8. If you can, try more. Try 12 or 16. You're all going to go at your own pace. So let's bring the index fingers to the thumbs and rest the Gyan Mudra on the lap. And then the eyes will be closed if that's doable for you. And the gaze is going to be at the third eye, the point between the brows. And you'll do it at your own pace. Try to keep the pace even for the inhale, the exhale, and the hold as far as your counting goes. last round. And then just return to natural breath in and out. And we'll place the hands on the shoulders, fingers forward, thumbs back. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right, and go rapidly. Inhale, center, hold the breath. Pull up from the base of the spine, pull in and up from the navel, pull the throat up, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, roll the eyes up. When you need to exhale, just release the hands back into your lap. Just feel the sensations, the energy. And then we'll bring the hands to the ground, curl the toes under, and sit back down on the heels with the toes curled under. You can do long, slow, deep breathing here, or if, like me, it's excruciating for you and you want to distract yourself, you can do breath of fire. Try to relax your body and not resist. Breath of fire snaps the belly in toward the spine on the exhales, and it's a rapid rhythm. Okay, inhale deep. Exhale, hands to the floor, release the toes, kick them into your mat. Walk the hands over to the left. Feel your breath. Establish a rhythm. Go as far as you can go. Then take a nice deep breath, pressing down into your right hand. And then as you exhale, see if you can go a little bit further. You can experiment with crossing your right foot over your left foot and sending your hips a little bit to the right. You can let your head relax down. You can continue to press into your right hand as you breathe in. And then walk the hands back to center, uncross the ankles if you had them crossed. Breathe your way over to the other side. Slow rhythmic breath. Going as far to the right as you can. And then taking the deepest in breath as you push down into your left hand. And then maybe you can bring the hands a little bit further over. Maybe you want to cross that left foot over the right one. Maybe press your hips to the left. Let your head relax down. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. And then come back to center. Uncross the ankles. And we'll take a few cat and cows. Exhaling, curling the tailbone down, letting that ripple all the way up into a rounded back, head down. Inhaling, curling the tailbone up, dipping the belly, lifting the chest, and reaching the eyes up. Let the slow, deep breath lead the way. Let the movement follow. And then on your next exhale, walk your hands in, roll up to stand on your knees. And then send the right foot out to the side, kind of level with the left knee. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, bend to the right. Bring your right hand down on your right leg. Let it slide down as the left arm reaches overhead. Maybe the eyes can close so that you can better feel the feeling of the breath filling into your body. Relaxing your body down as you exhale. And then inhale, lift your left arm up, place it on the ground beside you. And then lift your right leg up, take hold of the right foot with the right hand, pull the heel toward the buttock, and then press the hips forward. Let your shoulders roll back. Maybe roll your chest up toward the sky. Maybe drop your head back. Beautiful. Release that right foot back to the ground. Bring your right hand to the ground. Walk your hands over toward the right foot. cross your left hand under your right hand and either wrap it around your right foot or wherever you can reach. And then just drop your head down and pull your hips back away from your hands. Feel your breath, feel the stretch. Release your left hand, place it on the ground right under the shoulder, and then send the right arm up. Maybe the arm can come back behind you, twisting the ribs. See if it feels hard to breathe and slow the breath down and really try to get it up into the chest. And then release the right hand down. Walk both hands to the center and bring the right knee in. Roll yourself up, standing on both knees. And then step the left foot out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, left hand down, slide it down the leg, bending at the waist, reaching the right arm over to the left. See if you can breathe into that space between the bottom right rib and the right hip. Or see where the breath wants to be in your body. Try to keep the left leg straight. And on your next inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, bring it down to the ground. And then lift your left foot, take it with your left hand, pull it toward your buttock, and then press the hips forward. Maybe roll the shoulder back. Maybe roll your chest up toward the sky and drop your head back. And release that left foot, place it back out to the side. Bring the left hand down and walk the hands across the floor over to the other side. Then bring that right arm behind the left one. And if you can, wrap the fingers around the outer edge of your foot. If not, maybe you can wrap around your big toe or anywhere you reach, the shin, whatever is working for you. Let the head rest down on the arms and then pull the hips away from the hands to the right. Deep breath. So for some of you, the stretch may be subtle. For some, it may be intense. If it's intense, you use the breath to calm. If it's subtle, you use the breath to deepen the stretch. And then release that right hand and just plant it on the ground under the right shoulder. And lift the left arm up, maybe even back. Rolling your gaze toward your left thumb. Big deep breaths, twisting into each exhale. And release the hand down, walk both hands to center. Bring the left knee in. Let's come into child's pose. If the forehead does not reach the ground in child's pose, please give your head something to rest on. Maybe hands or fists under the forehead would work. Or if you have a pillow nearby, you can just rest your head on the pillow so your arms can still fold alongside of the body, resting those shoulders. You breathe into the upper back. Extend the arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Keep your hands here. Lift your hips off your feet. Spread your fingers wide. Curl your toes under. Take a breath in. When you exhale, lift your knees, but keep them bent. Push forward into your hands and try to press your ribs toward your thighs. Let your head relax down and move your shoulders down your back. Keep trying to bend over your thighs with your belly. Holding there and breathing and just seeing where you feel the breath. Especially if the belly is toward the thighs and not able to expand, see how the breath gets displaced and goes somewhere else. And then press the left heel down, keeping the right knee bent. Can you relax your head down? Continue to press forward into the hands. Feel each long, slow breath. And then lift your gaze, look past your hands, take a breath in, and then set the right foot up between the hands, coming into runner's lunge. We're going to bend that left knee halfway down toward the floor. And then let the hips drop. Aim the tailbone forward. Keep the hips down and the tailbone tucked under. And then slowly start to press back through your left heel until the left leg straightens again. Push into the right foot, lift your chest. Yeah, knee down version is fine. The more you push forward and down into your right foot, the easier it might be to send your left heel back. Okay. Now we're going to step the left foot a little bit forward, enough so that we can straighten the right leg. Inhale and lift the chest, getting the body parallel to the ground, and then pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. Inhale again and extend your chest forward. Exhale, lift your navel in and up and fold over your right leg. Relax your head down. If you happen to be able to touch the ground with your hands or your fingers, see if you can take weight out of your hands or fingers. So they're just touching, but you're not leaning into them. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. As you exhale, try to release the torso over the leg. Okay. Lift your gaze, bend your front knee, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, bend your knees again. Push forward into your hands, sending your belly toward your thighs. Let the head relax down, roll the shoulders down the back. Then re-push forward into the fingers, lengthening the spine, sending the sit bones back, dropping the belly, and then press down with the right heel. Inhale slow, exhale slow. Inhale, lift your gaze, look past your hands. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, bending deeply into that left knee, dropping the hips, coming into runner's lunge, hands on the floor. We're going to bend that right knee halfway to the floor so that we allow the hips to get a little bit lower. Then aim the tailbone for the left foot. Keep the hips down, keep the tailbone tucked under, and then slowly press back through the right heel until that right leg straightens without lifting the hips up. Stay connected to your breathing. Really reach back through that right heel. Pressing down into the left foot. Okay, now we're gonna step that right foot in, enough so that you can straighten your left leg. Lift your chest so that your torso is parallel to the ground. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, pull your left hip back and your right hip forward, almost like you're steering your hips to the left. Another deep breath in, lengthening your chest forward. And then as you exhale, you'll pull in your lower belly. Let your body fold over your leg. Let your head relax down. Let your arms relax. Let your hands relax. Feel your breath. You can keep your lower belly pulled in and up here. And then let the front knee bend, plant your hands, set your left foot all the way back, set your right foot back. Come into downward dog, both legs straight. Let your head drop down, roll your shoulders down your back. Press forward into the fingers, maybe particularly through the index fingers and thumbs, lengthening back through your body. Feel your sides growing longer, your sit bones moving back. And then, just like we did before, imagine you're trying to fold your belly onto your thighs, although the thighs will be further back because the legs are straight. Push down into the heels. Maybe as you exhale, you lift the belly toward the spine. See if that creates a little more length for you. Beautiful. And then let's walk the hands back to the feet. Let the knees bend, tuck the chin, roll yourself up. With an inhale, send the arms forward with the palms facing out and make big rainbows in the sky with your arms. Let your eyes follow your hands. See if the arms can reach back behind you as you exhale and bring them down. And then repeat that. Coming forward, eyes follow the hands. Exhaling back and down. A few more. Let's do one more. And then just let the arms rest by your side. Let your eyes close or maybe lower your gaze. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your spine lifting tall, your head toward the sky. Feel the breath. And then lift the toes, spread them wide, lower them down. Inhale the arms out to the sides. Exhale, right arm under left. Bring the backs of the hands toward each other, to each other, or even the hands can wrap around each other. And then inhale and lift your elbows. Maybe even resting the hands on the forehead. Bend your knees and shift your weight into your left foot. And then move yourself around in space a bit until you feel like your weight is on the entire bottom of your left foot evenly. And if the eyes were closed, open them, please, and look at a spot past your hands, maybe on the wall or the floor. And when you're ready, staying connected to the rhythm of your breath, cross your right foot over your left. Now you may need to change your drishti, your gaze point. As you cross, your body is going to change position, and your eyes may need a new spot to lock you in. If you're feeling like you're struggling with the balance, try moving your eyes further in the direction away from your falling, away from where you're falling. Also focusing more clearly on the breath helps. Also pressing into the hands if you have that variation can help neutralize you. Breathe into your upper back, breathe into your lower back. Release. Stand with your arms at your side, your eyes either closed or your gaze down, connecting to the rhythm of your breath. And then lift the toes and spread them wide, lower them down. Inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale, left arm under right, backs of the hands toward each other, to each other, or palms around each other. Bend the knees. First let's lift the elbows. Getting that deep stretch through the shoulders and upper back. The hands might rest on the forehead. Then bend the knees. Shift your weight into your right foot. And then see, is there as much weight in the toes as in the heel, the inner edge, and the outer edge? Balance yourself on your foot before you try to lift your other foot in balance. And open the eyes. Feel your breathing. Cross that left leg over the right leg. Immediately find your new gaze point. Lock your eyes in on it. Sit down into your posture. Keep your elbows lifted. Keep your breath nice and strong. Focus on your breathing. And release. Nice job. Good. Shake the arms out. Shake the body out. Just stand for a moment, eyes closed or gaze down. Just feeling what you're feeling. And then inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over, arms out and down. Dropping your head. Inhale, lifting your head. Exhale, belly in, drop your head. Again, inhale, lift your head. Exhale, belly in, drop your head. One more. And keep the head relaxed down. Push the feet into the ground. Pull the knees and thighs up. Feel each breath. And then bend your knees. Come down onto your buttocks. With your knees bent, come onto your back. Have the feet hip width apart under the knees. Have the palms face down on either side of your hips. As you inhale, push into your feet, lift your hips, roll your shoulders under you. If you can clasp your hands, clasp your hands. If you're not able to reach your hands, grab hold of the sides of your mat and then press away from you. If you are clasping your hands, you can experiment with pulling the hands apart to help get that same lift. Pushing forward into the feet, get the buttocks higher. Pushing down into the arms, get the chest higher. Breathe belly to chest. Keep lifting, breathing. And then release hands and slowly lay the spine back down. Lengthen your spine. Lift your feet, press your hands against your thighs and your thighs against your hands. Pulling the navel in. Couple breaths there. And release the feet down. Lift your hips one more time to tuck your tailbone. And then release your legs and shake them out. If you have an eye pillow and you want to place that on your eyes, go ahead. Let your arms rest out away from your body, closing the eyes if that's comfortable. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, release the weight of the body into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the lower jaw, letting the lips slightly part. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind. Turning your focus to your breath, seeing where you feel your breath, and then letting go of the breath. So we're no longer trying to breathe deeply, or even really trying to breathe at all, just trusting that the breath will happen the way it always does when we're not in charge. And just see if you can rest your attention in the sensation, the movement, the experience of breathing. Sink your mind into the breath. Almost like the breath is a cocoon around your awareness embedded inside the feel of the breath. And if the mind does wander elsewhere, that's fine, that's what the mind does. And then when we notice, that's great. That means we've come out of our trance and we can bring our awareness back to the breath. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock gently from side to side. Feel the ground massaging your back. Bring the soles of the feet together, the palms together, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Waking up the energy again. And then roll to either side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Rest your mind in the experience of this moment. Try to resist evaluating it with words. Just be in it. Feel it. Know it. Appreciate it. Whatever it is. And then you can begin to come up slowly to a sitting posture. Any way that you're comfortable. Sinking down the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. And let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you for your practice.